The recovery period exceeded my expectations, and the best of all, I don't have to grow out a thick bush to hide that unwanted scar tissue. Whether I want to go with the landing strip or a Brazilian, my vajayjay is A-OK.
The Gender Reassignment Center offers affordable pay plans and can assist with relocation for those seeking a new start. So call us at 1-555-NEW-UNIT to begin your transformation.
From the creators of Backwoods Casino and Dumpster Wars comes a reality show that hits you right where it hurts. Critics say Dive Bar is an up-close and personal diary of the marinated underbelly of small-town America. Dive Bar cuts through the smoky haze, exposing the lives of the workers and patrons of Lulu Bell's Packaged Liquors and Lounge. This is real Dive Bar action.
Red, honey, you know there's no sleeping at the bar.
I'm sorry, Lulu Bell. I got no other place to go. You know my old lady's kicking me out.
This is real Dive Bar action.
That is a load of crap. What do you mean you don't take EBT?
This is real Dive Bar problem.
I don't give a shit if she's my mom or not. I'm gonna kick her ass.
This is real Dive Bar romance.
How'd I am? You going home with him or me, you drunk tease?
This is a real Dive Bar.
Catch Dive Bar every Tuesday night at 8 on the Blue Letters channel.
I'm Hall of Famer Charles Barkley. You're listening to the Cranial Emission Show. And for three white boys, it's not terrible.
Welcome back to the Cranial Emission Show, folks. Ben Charles, Miguel Hito, Caleb Crispy himself. I almost said the Reverend Joey T.
We do miss the Reverend.
Don't insult him like that.
He's here in spirit, by the way. The penultimate segment of the show here. A rather clunky edition of the Cranial Emission Show after a 2-week hiatus.
Welcome back.
But we broadcast from a destination known as ESP.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Destination Unknown Ruby Soho.
I did not. There you go.
I don't know. That's a Rancid song. You know, one of my favorite.
It
bands
is.
of
It
all
is. It is
time.
a great band.
Destination Unknown Ruby Soho. That's
Thank
pretty
you,
good.
Tim Armstrong. Thank you.
No, actually, if I was Tim Armstrong, you can't understand a damn word he's saying about
ESB Brewing, located here in Tampa, Florida, 333 North Falkenberg Road, Suite D.
Sweet.
407.
407.
15 different beers to choose from behind the bar. Go and see the Nicole Squared for a pint of ESB's finest. If you want to call in, well, screw you, you can't. There's no phone number tonight, so you're not calling in. No phone calls for you.
That is correct.
But Lou Bob will be joining us in a little bit. In the meantime, we've got some other stories to get into here. Case in point, the serial pooper. Miggy.
Where'd you guys find a story about me?
Are you Lebo?
Yeah.
James is online. Listen to us. James, thank you very much, brother, for tuning in. Get a picture up there so I can see your chest or something. Sorry. Wow. I don't even know who that was. Who's that just said that? I don't even know. Ben, are you with us today?
I am here.
All right. Where we at? Where we at?
I want to hear about the serial pooper story you've got.
Oh, the Poopatrator.
Yeah.
That's my turn. Akron, Ohio.
That says it all.
Okay, OHIO. Look at this guy. He's deucing up on some cars, dude. Oh, God.
That is wrong.
So this guy out of Akron, Ohio, they don't know exactly who he is. He's a serial poopatrator, as they call him, has been terrorizing residents by dropping some hot deuces on their car. And you know what happens when it's cold outside and there's a hot deuce on your car? It freezes up. The poopatrator is in-house. He is throwing darts. He's pointing at himself. He's admitting. So
I was a little worried when I saw the picture. It kind of looks like me walking home from the bar at last Saturday night at 4 in the morning.
But there is a photo.
I might have done that.
There is a photo out of the guy who got snapped pooping on cars, and he looks like the guy from Ghost Hunters, the bald guy from Ghost Hunters International. So hopefully that is not the guy. He's got the skull cap on. He's looking all dirty, and he's taking absolute deuces. About 4 a.m., he looks like a deer in headlights, pants halfway down, marking his territory with a little fresh soft serve on the hood of a car.
Listen,
that is disgusting.
when you're out there measuring EVPs,
They have a map of all the known locations of pooper trading.
when you're out there measuring EVPs, it is quite. Gosh, I mean, it really just gets the bowels flowing. You know what I mean? It's
That sounds like a pretty shitty job, though.
No, it does. It does. Indeed.
Shippy.
An explicit.
You know, when you gotta go, you gotta go. If you're Jesus Christ. This show has well gone to hell in a handbasket. I'm really glad the Akron Poopa Trader. They have a map over here, which I think is really funny, of all the known calls and reports.
But they haven't caught the guy yet, right?
They haven't caught the guy.
He's still on the loose, much like his bowels.
Unless he was in North Korea. Oh God, here we go. I can't win. I definitely cannot win when it comes to stuff like that.
I mean, you would think at some point someone would just break the streak, you know?
Streak, maybe skid marks. But you know who did win? I mean, this guy won a huge present, but he returned it because he's a good guy. Salt Lake City, Utah, man.
You know, you just skipped Caleb's story, right?
Did I skip Caleb's story?
Yeah, you did. Yeah,
you did. It's all right.
Apparently, Caleb Crispy has changed his name to Skip.
Oh no, this is actually a damn good story. This should have been the badass of the week, like you said, Caleb.
Yeah, this was a close one too, and this goes out to my buddy Jimmy Jams as well. He's got a Jeep, but this is a Jeep owner in Chicago. Apparently, there's a video of it, and you can, if you look up the story, you can find it. It's all over the news. But he was getting his Jeep towed, and it was a traditional style tow truck where they back up to the back side of the vehicle and pick the back wheels off the ground and drive off with it. I don't know if he got in the car. The video starts. The tow truck's already lifted the back end of the Jeep up, and he's in the car. He's in the driver's seat, leaning out the window, yelling at the tow truck, "Hey, buddy! Hey, buddy!" And the tow truck driver's not stopping, doesn't let him down. So this guy drops it in four-wheel drive and just floors it, drives the Jeep right off the backside of this tow truck, and drives away.
That guy should have been the badass of the week.
Well, it's awesome because it's a very small victory, but I think anybody who has ever had their car towed or ever worried about having their car towed can appreciate the fact that this guy got one over.
Yeah, but did he actually get away with it, though? I mean, you would think there'd be some kind of repercussions. They have to have his plate or something, right?
They say they do have his plate, but what can they really do about it? They were towing his car, and they don't have the collateral. The whole thing about when your car gets towed, that's, you owe me to get your car back. Well, I got my car back, so I don't owe you a damn thing.
So can does it say anything about possible legal repercussions?
Right.
It says they have his tag number, so they may try to do something, but there's no information on what they actually can do. The only thing I can think is the way it was set up. Typically when a tow truck driver is going to tow a car, if it's a legit tow, they're just going to hook up, strap it on, and then drive off. This looks like a situation where it might have been a repo where they fly in quick, grab the truck, and take off, and they usually move to a more secure location to then strap the vehicle down.
Right.
But if it's a repo, then there are repercussions.
Oh, yeah, there are, absolutely. Well, not if the guy hides the vehicle, They don't have it anymore. I mean, obviously his credit's already screwed, so...
But that's basically theft. If you're trying to repo something because you didn't pay for the asset, and then you
repo it from the repos.
Right. Then that's essentially theft.
They didn't have full possession of it, though, I guess. That's... possession is 9 cents of the law. He's in the driver's seat, so who has possession of the vehicle at that point? Yeah, I don't know. It'd be interesting to see how that plays out. Maybe I'll try to monitor it and see if we can find out.
Look
next
that
week.
story up, folks, and dig into it, and you need to find out what's going on. Get to the truth, right?
If you can handle the truth.
If you can,
you can't handle the truth.
That is true. You can't handle the truth because a Utah man's dumbass returned a 75-pound bag of cash. He's like, I couldn't move it, the guy said. Look at these guys. He's about dying.
How old is
he? He's old.
Because I can move a 75-pound bag.
He's barely got any pepper in that hair. So it included $50 and $100 bills. His bag contained about $22,000.
For $22,000, I could move a 150-pound bag.
I need $22,000 right about
I'll
now.
be very motivated.
Yeah.
It's
not as cool as the lady who found a potato looked like a duck.
What are you, like Willard Scott
I'm
from
just
Good
finding
Morning
all
America?
these stories that I could absolutely report on that are absolutely ridiculous. And the people that are dead and photoed while they're on the beach looking all fat and gross.
So 75-pound bag of cash.
Yeah, 75 pounds.
Found it on the street, on the highway, you said, right?
Yeah, he found it on the highway. He pulled over Interstate 80 in Utah. right out of Salt Lake City. He's probably a Mormon, so maybe you give 10% of it to the church and then return the rest of it. That's just me.
Why would you return it? I mean, if you find a 75-pound bag of cash, it's quite clear that this was not cash that was gained legally.
Holy cow.
Who drives around with a big, giant bag of cash that's doing something legit?
Well, it said the 75-pound bag tumbled out of a truck driving from Dan Kennedy on the interstate. In front of Dan Kennedy, the guy that found it, and it was approximately 4 feet tall by 2 feet wide. That's a lot. That's
not
bag.
a typical armored car, shipment. And armored cars also don't have cash falling out of them. So you might be right, Ben. This might be a situation.
Actually, Mr. Caleb Crispy, the Brinks armored truck that had lost the bag.
Stand corrected.
Yeah, the 3 Utah patrol troopers were stunned when they saw the bag of money. They probably wanted to take it for themselves because their salaries are shit.
Wasn't actually an armored truck that lost the bag?
A Brinks armored truck that had dropped the bag out. So
then why would you return
forgot
it?
to close the door.
It's insured.
Yeah, that's what you get for losing a bag of cash when you get a potato that looks like a duck. Whoa, wrong. I'm crossing stories here.
Why are you talking like a radio disc jockey?
I don't know, man.
Welcome to the Morning Zoo, folks.
I'm going to try something out. I did a little
heterosexuality.
Yeah, I did a little video for my buddy for his film project.
He'll fail.
I'm gonna play a little something for you. This is a radio station I created for. My buddy did a little thing on director styles, and the director style.
He did a little thing. Was that you?
No, he did not. I'm not a little thing. I'm thick as thieves. So this is what I made for him. It was a little radio station ID because he did Quentin Tarantino director style, and he was explaining Quentin Tarantino's directing style. Blah 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 blah. Here it is.
Hey everybody, it's the Fat Man in a Little Coat.
That's what I called it for many years.
101.8 WTAM, Tampa, Florida, where it's hot as hell, but I'm gonna keep you cool with the hits.
Every time I hear this, I think of Reservoir Dogs.
Exactly, that's why I did it.
Yeah.
So what do you think of that? I thought it was pretty good.
I liked it.
Man.
Yeah, it was good.
It took me about 10 minutes to edit that, and that was about it. I think I did good, I have to say.
I just have to say I feel sorry for the country of New Zealand, who is in a mad state of crisis right now.
Dude, this is a huge crisis. They are suffering from the worst weed drought in recent history. The worst. Not like Willie Nelson, who's got his own marijuana brand, Willie's Reserve. Willie has gotten into the weed business. I am so stoked for him, man. After seeing him,
wait, hold on. You mean he's admitted he's gotten into the weed business?
No. He owns his own marijuana
Oh,
brand called
okay.
Willie's Reserve.
He does, yeah. He actually has one strain he's named after his ex-wife. Is that correct?
I can't corroborate that story, Ben.
Does she get royalties on
But
that?
I can't corroborate a
I would
story
hope
that
so.
there was a potato that looked like a duck.
All I know is, Stacy's son said I sound like Jimmy. So, you know what? I am going to be unfriending all of you soon on Facebook.
Wait, you sound like who?
Jimmy.
Big Jimmy from...
Woodsy. Yeah.
Oh, no way.
Anal.
It's more like butthead.
Shots.
All right, continue on,
Anyway,
Ben.
Okay. Well, continue on. It's not me that's going to be continuing because we were
Oh,
going to
God,
bring in.
here he is.
We're going to bring in this fine specimen of a gentleman. He who is replete with 3 teeth in his mouth. Lou Bob Jenkins, welcome
Luba.
to the brewery.
He's got more teeth than he looks. Look at Felix must have fixed his teeth, dude. He's got a mouthful of chompers.
Wow, he really did.
Dear
Here he
God.
is, here in studio. Lou Bob Jenkins. Now, Lou Bob, I understand that you were on your one-charge trip yesterday, and that involved going to the Strass Theater. So without further ado, I'm going to surrender my microphone, guys. Give it up to Lou Bob Jenkins, and allow you guys to get to the bottom of whatever he's doing now.
Oh,
Do we have to?
You goddamn right you have to, man.
Oh, God.
Hey, I am here, and you are queer. Get used to it.
Where have you been for the last 2 weeks, dude?
Hey, man, where have you been for the last 2 weeks? I was here. You guys decided to take a break, not me.
You live with me, and you haven't been home for 2 weeks. Where have you been? I've been worried sick.
Did your batteries die?
I was hanging out with Sancho because we went to go visit his family. It was me and him and Joey T. All 3 of us went.
Well, he held the sponges in the clinic.
That's right.
Wait, what?
He's visiting my family.
What is he? What the hell is going on?
You know what?
Bob, no, Sancho, no, don't say it. No, don't. No, stop talking. Why? Stop talking.
Hey, Sancho.
What went on?
Wink,
Bob?
Sancho.
Both of you
wink,
stop.
Wink. Hey, there's
What the
none of
hell
your
is-
goddamn business, all right?
What?
Wink, Sancho. Just remember that.
Yes.
Yeah.
No.